Hello and welcome back to Griffin Indiana. This is episode 43. It looks like we've got a bit of maintenance to do on here. What we ran out of water by the looks of it. I don't know if that needs seeds as well. It might need seeds, but definitely water. The first thing we're going to do, however, is I've just been looking at our animals to make sure they're alright. We peaked on pigs. We need to get some pigs sold pretty quickly. So we can get 260 in this pen down here. Sorry, we can get 270. We've currently got 260. So there's some that are going to have to go. So we're going to do that straight away. And then, I think the only other thing we're going to do, which it'll still take us some time to do just these two sort of jobs. The only other thing we're going to do is we're going to create some hay bales for our sheep. Our grass fields are ready, so we're going to get that done. And then I'm hoping to move into July. We've pretty much, because of the issues that we've been having, we're sort of pretty much on the home straight for this series. I think if we get to around about 50 episodes, I'm looking for sort of 6 there. 8 months ones will do. Right, let's get them. I think if we look at around about 50 episodes, so we're on 43 now, another 7 after this. I think that'll bring the series to a close. I would have thought. We might not even get 7. It just depends on how much work we've got to do in between. One of the things that we do need to do, however, it's not going to be today, is the field that we harvested in the last episode, our newest, biggest field. We need to go and bale that, because there's absolutely tons of straw in there. It would seem daft if it just went to waste, even though we probably won't get the use out of it now. In fact, we definitely won't, because I think we've got enough straw bale, to put in here. So we're probably best just selling them. What I might do on the final episode, I might load a new game up on Griffin and come to this sort of area, and then have a look around and then show how much it's changed in the however many episodes it'll have took. Because I mean, it's that bit in particular, isn't it? It's our sort of little allotment area in particular. It's so radically different. And even all these little parcels of land as well, like this one that the pigs are currently on. It was such a good idea changing this field from crops to putting the pigs on there. It made so much more money, it was unbelievable. Right, so we've just sold 20. I'd rather sell a few more as well. So these ones we're going to get more for. These are 10 months old, so it'll be a bit more. I can't remember what the last one was. It was 4,000 something, wasn't it? I can't remember what we were getting. Right, let's see here. 5. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I am gonna go and finish just getting whichever pigs are sort of at the age to sell. We'll get rid of what we can, and then I'll come back and we'll start on the grass work. Right, we sold about another 30 pigs. So we made a good chunk of money on that. Sold animals, 31,666. Absolute brilliant amount of money. I'll leave that there because we're going to jump into our little farm hall. And hopefully we've got the... We don't need that. Not yet anyway. We do need that, but not yet. It takes ages. Once you press the button, it takes ages to get off. Right, we need... There it is. I was looking for the mower. Still haven't needed to upgrade this setup, have we? I mean, even when I've done the contracts and we've used this, oh my god, it's took so long. But it works. Right, let's crack on with this. Because this is what's going to keep the sheep going over the winter, so we don't have to spend... Didn't we spend about 8 grand or something? 8 or 9,000 just on hay to keep our to keep the sheep going over the winter. Oh, it was like the back end of the winter, wasn't it? Yeah, we're not doing that again. These bits over here, I'm not bothered if it just sort of touches around there. It's just all the sort of meadow grass anyway. Did we start with this mower? Or did we start with one of the sort of sickle bars? I can't remember. I have a feeling we started with one of the smaller sickle bars. And then bought this after. Maybe even bought it in the used machinery possibly. I feel it's such a long time. So we're 4 years in on this. 4 years, so you're looking at just over 10 episodes a year. I know on No Man's Land we did like 128 episodes, didn't we? But this just, it feels like we've been going on forever. Which makes it sound really bad, doesn't it? It shouldn't be, because I've really enjoyed it. And we're not finished yet. I still haven't found the map that I'm going to do our next Let's Play on. I have a sort of clear idea of what I want to do on it. It's just whether that will be the next one we do will totally just depend on what maps come out, I think. I mean, at the minute we haven't got a Let's Play since we finished on Purbeck. We haven't got a Let's Play on a British map, have we? Which is strange because we normally have one. We normally have a British map going and then one other, whether it's an American map, which we've had a couple of, or whether it's like a different type of survival map, like No Man's Land, or we done that series on Hinterland, didn't we? It's such an awkward shape, this, you know. You can't just, because of the way it sort of like curves round and just where we've added different things to it, you can't just sort of go up and down and or go in circles, or you can't do any of that on this bit of land. It's really awkward. I think every time we've cut it, it's been cut differently. And we've still got, once we do this, we need to do the little field over near the dairy as well. I totally forgot how much barley we took off that field in the last episode, you know. We've got something like 119,000 litres of barley in the silo, which is absolutely crazy. Like, if you said to me when we first started doing this series that we'd be getting over 100,000 litres off a field, I wouldn't have thought we'd be anywhere near that. Especially in only 4 years as well. Because I don't think there's anything sort of radical that we've done. We haven't got a mod that like just produces crazy amounts of cash, or like on we do our forest challenge, aren't we? And on that we started off with like loads less than we did on this. A lot less. Just a little micro tractor and an axe, that's all we started with on there. But we ended up, I can't remember what episode it was, maybe about episode 10, around that. We ended up paying out all our money, which was about 30 grand at the time, for this windmill. But the windmill produces so much, it's really, really good. It's like properly kick-started that series. It's allowing us to do all sorts. I mean, it's not silly amounts, but it's a big chunk of cash every day it's given us. And we haven't had anything like this in here. I think this series has been much more of sort of like a slow burn, where it's just slowly been building up, buying those tiny parcels of land. Being able to do contracts was a big thing on this series, because normally we completely like limit ourselves, don't we? And a lot of the time we just don't do contracts whatsoever. But being able to do contracts on this series is a bit of a game changer for us, really, because we probably wouldn't be, well, there's no probably about it, we definitely wouldn't be as far along as what we are without being able to do contracts. Even if they do take an absolute day and an edge with the equipment we've got. I mean, if you remember that, we did that field there, didn't we? We harvested that field. I think we took like barley or wheat off it. Oh my god, that was utterly horrendous. We used our, for those of you that didn't see, we used our own equipment like we had to. Our harvester isn't big. I'm sure the head is only about 3 odd meters or something like that. It's only small, and the capacity is tiny. It's like 5,500 litres, something like that. And to do that field, it took. I did calculate it at the time. It was a ridiculous amount of time, though. It was like more than half a real life day. It was awful. There's only been a few times really that I've started something on here and thought, I really, really regret doing that. But that was definitely one of them. Even though we got a lot of money, I can't even remember what we got from it. Say we got about 40,000 as for the contract cost, and then we'll have got some extra crop as well. It just totally wasn't worth it. Do this bit, and then what I think I'll probably do, I'll probably get a time lapse on and get the other field cut, and then get a build. Right, there we are. Okay, so that's this bit done. Looks like, oh, I've got stripped down there. That was nearly this bit done. now it's this bit done. I'm going to get across to the other field. We'll do it on a time lapse, and when we come back, it'll probably be when we're moving the bales. I would have thought we'll bring the bales back over here and get them under cover. So sit back and enjoy the music. Right, just about finished. We just need to pick up the bales. I think we got 2 over here and 3 over at the small hole. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure we got 5 overall. We filled the bale up about halfway with the but couldn't get any more in. I couldn't get any more off the ground really, not a significant amount anyway. I know there's little bits that we'll have missed. I always do, don't I? I don't pick, it's very rare that I pick every single piece up, especially when there's no point in doing so if it's not going to fill another bale. It might be that we never use that bale up again. No. I was saying that we got a second cutting around about August last time, didn't we? So we might do. We might still be able to use it one more time. I doubt that I'll be doing any baling contracts or anything now. Is there 3 on there? I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's one down near the trees as well. Yeah, there is. So I mean, them 5 bales, I think we've seen previously, they actually last us quite a while, don't they? That one on there. This is what we need to do last year. Instead of we put it all through the fermenter, if you remember, and we made a lot of money on our silage, didn't we? Last year we had a lot of bales, then we had some in the fermenter as well. So I mean, we got a good benefit out of it, but some of that benefit we spent by having to buy here, which isn't good. Especially when we can produce it ourselves. There's just no need, is there really? I know that's something on our forest challenge. We haven't got into buying animals yet. There's, in fact, I tell a lie. We have. It hasn't come out yet, and I think it's still 2 episodes away because I'm really far ahead on forest challenge. We have bought our first animals, I suppose, but it's not. It's not, or they're not something that takes a lot of looking after. But I will say no more. However, it's cost us an absolute fortune to do. It's cost so much money to get them going. But like I said, that's, I think, oh my god, I didn't expect that. I think it might be 2 episodes away from Forest Challenge yet, or it might be the next one that comes out. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Like I said, I am pretty far ahead a minute. Right, let's get that. We'll get back in the farm hall and get hooked up to our water tanker. Can we do it from there? Nope. I think the trigger's more around the front, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I think we'll just get this greenhouse going, and then, I mean, I know it's only 1:10, but I think that's pretty much going to be it. There's nothing else that we really need to do in today's episode. The big things were selling some of the pigs off, which we've done. We made a lot of money off selling the pigs off, and then getting this hay collected up for the sheep, which we've managed to do as well. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do. Is this going to take the lot? Yeah, it is. Is that it going again though? Are we missing something else? No, it's going again. So I think we'll leave it there. Next episode, we're just gonna have to see what's ready. So our field there, that doesn't look like it's going to be ready. That one might be, which means one of these down here, which means this one might be. I think is that sorghum in them too? Oats. I can't. There we go. Another one. Yeah, oats. So that must be the same in there as well. Because I remember planting them at the same time. It's them two who've got sorghum in. And what's that got in? That's got canola. So possibly next episode, if the oat fields are ready, we'll probably harvest them. I actually left the our harvester up at our spinnery, just ready for this field to ripen, just because it takes so long to drive from all the way down there up to there. I thought we might as well just leave it up, and we've got that field to bale as well, which I think we'll have to do. I mean, that I will either do that in a time lapse, or I will do it in where I might start it and then just jump, because it's just going to be the same thing. It's a big field. It is going to take us a long time, so I'll probably do it that way. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next one. PlayStation